Hello friend, welcome to CG video tutorial. My name is Sandeep Bashak, product designer, and thanks for finding me. In this video tutorial, I'm gonna teach you how to model a switchboard and visualize it using Blender 3D software. So, introduced to Blender. What is Blender? Just Blender is a complete modeling animation on rendering program that ultimately produces still image, a single frame of an animation or a complete movie or TV commercial containing living action composited with computer generated character elements and special effects. On the other hand, game developers have used Blender to create models for games, animation, and acting for game character, and even game models have been to develop of the proteins, monostructure, building, cars, planets, and solar system. Blender has been used to visualize and pre-visualize an amazing array of real animal, imaginary object and character. So go to the start menu, type Blender, click to open this file. This is the Blender Workspace. It is the default workplace of Blender. This is the timeline editor, and this is the 3D editor. So this is the tool panel, and this is the property panel. So add anything. Just go to the tool menu and add anything towards camera. So to add anything, just this is the 3D cursor. To add anything, before add anything, just place the 3D cursor in just center. So press Shift S. So cursor to center. Please focus your eye in the point what I am doing and what I am using keyboard to add a. Now I'm gonna add a cube. To click here. Scale it to now scale it to an x-axis, and press X, then press 2, then again to go to side view, press 3, and scale it to press S in y-axis, and then press 0.3. Go to wireframe mode. You can go to wireframe mode or just press Z. This is the wireframe shortcut of going wireframe. Now go to edit mode or press tab, object mode, and press tab to go edit mode. And this is the tool what I'm doing in edit mode. Just press the loop cut slide or deselect the vertex, Ctrl R, or you can directly and press 12, hit enter, then hit enter. Okay, now go to object mode. Now go to, again press Z and go to face selection mode. Deselect all the faces. Now select faces. Now press I. Click and scale it down. Press S to scale it down just a bit. Then to extrude this face, press E, then hit enter, then go to side view and press Z to go wireframe view and drag it to Y-axis. Then press Z, selecting these faces, press P to selection P and separate it in this main object. Go to the object mode, press tab and then select this face. Again go to edit mode, press tab, go to side view, press 3, then ortho, press 5, then drag it. Now to extrude it, just press E, or you can press extrude region, extrude and hit enter. Hit enter. Now grab it to Z minus 0.3. To grab it in Y-axis, press Y, then press minus 0.3 and hit enter. Then go to vertex selection mode. Deselect all vertices, press B, select the top vertex and select B to the bottom vertex and scale it down in just Z axis. Press S, then press Z, then drag it in just little bit. Okay, again we loop cut. To shortcut is Ctrl R, or you can go loop cut, press here The shortcut to do loop cut, just Ctrl R and loop it cut here. Then again loop it cut here in the middle. Go to side view, wireframe mode, box selection tool, and just drag it in Y axis. Okay, then set it origin to geometry, then drag it. Now I shift the cursor from here to here. To do this, Shift S, cursor to selected. To move this object, to change the cursor in 3D cursor. Now rotate it. Just press R and drag it in Y axis. Just rotate. Select the button vertex and drag it up it in Z axis. So rotate. Just drag it to Z axis. So rotate. Go to this vertex and down. Now, before to do this work, just look at it in middle. Look at middle. this side view, again select the top vertices, rotate. Okay, then go to edit mode, deselect this vertex, just drag it up. Object mode, rotate. Okay, this is the quick modeling of switch. Name this switch, enter. Name this switch frame, enter. Select the switch frame object, go to the edit mode, face selection mode, click, and then press shift all, click, then extrude it. To extrude it, press E, then hit enter, then scale. Then go to the top view, press 5 to go ortho view, select vertex select mode, then scale it again in y-axis, scale in y, press S, then press Y. Okay, then go to the font view, object mode, perspective mode, then again ortho mode, font view, go to the object select mode, go to face selected mode, then now duplicate this face. To do duplicate, just shift plus T, then hit enter. Then now I'm gonna to separate this selection to create a separate object. To do this, just press P to separate this selection. Go to object mode, then select this time, name it switch frame outer board. Go to the object, edit mode, select it against all faces, shift press shift plus alt, then right click. Then extrude it again, press E, then hit enter, then scale it up, scale it up, scale it up. Go to top view, wireframe mode, and go to vertex selected mode, scale it down in y-axis, press Y, scale it down again in Y, object selected mode, go to face selected mode, select this face, go to top font view, wireframe, just scale in x-axis, press X. Okay, object select mode, switchboard, complete switchboard. Now add just a hole in to adding a screw. Just add a hole here, just a hole here, to adding a screw. To do this, let's go to the font view, select the cursor in center, cursor to center, then add. You can add anything here, or you can press Shift plus A here. Wireframe mode, cylinder. Sorry, Shift S, cursor to center, cylinder. Scale it down 0.1. Again scale it down 0.5. Scale it up in Z-axis, S, then press Z, then press 3 and hit enter. Now let's rotate in X-axis. To rotate, press R, then press X, then press numerical 90 and hit enter. Go to top view, just change the position. Go to font view, to duplicate this object, Shift T. Select and select this. To duplicate it again, Shift T and change the position. To join all 4 objects, select all 4 objects and Control Z to join the single object. Then origin to geometry. Okay, now change the name, Boolean. Now select this object and add a modifier, Boolean, and select the object, Boolean. Now change the intersects to difference. If you delete this object, to just hide this object. Side to thing. Not to hide, you just go this, select this object and apply. Now you can delete it. Save your file. Okay, go to font view. Now I'm gonna add a bolt, screw, to add a screw again. Set my cursor in center to you can find this mesh to press Shift A, or you can go to the add mesh, this bolt. Now scale it down 0.1. Rotate it in x-axis, press X, then 90. Okay, go to font view. Just scale it up. Go to the top view. Go to the vertice. Selection, B selection, and drag it in Y axis. Go to the object selection mode, then select the bolt and bolt. To duplicate it, Shift D, and change the location. Friend, it is very easy to do. Just grab it in x-axis, press X. Okay, to adjust it. Now go back to object mode, perspective view. Okay, now you see the very hard edges here. To soft edges, just add this modifier subdivision subsurface to soften these edges. This edge, it's very hard. So go to edit mode, just Ctrl R to look cut to reveal this mesh. Again Ctrl R. Okay, then Ctrl R. Again Ctrl R. Okay. Repeat this technique. No, it's smooth. Okay, smooth. Here the model is not so quiet. There's something blackish. To make it quiet, go to the add modifier, edge split. Yes. Now go to the top view, select this object, and just grab it in y-axis, so little bit. You save this file, and now we're adding a texture or shading. So to visualize, just here you see them. This is the room. Just adding a box. This is the plane. Just a fill light, and add a area lamp, and this is the tiles. Now I'm export the existing switchboard to here. So set your cursor in center. Just go to the file menu, append, choose your blend file, then select object and just select bold, and append from library. Go to the top view, press 7, then press 5, then it is larger than my home, so it's now scale it down. Go to the font view, press 1, scale it down. Go to top view, press 7, okay, then press 5. In perspective view, press Z to objective view. Okay, now this is the this is the 3D viewport. All is the 3D viewport. We can set this view into the camera viewfinder. So add the camera. Add the camera. Just to set this angle view, just set and press Ctrl plus Alt plus numerical 0. If you use Windows, please press Ctrl plus Alt to your right side. Ctrl plus Alt, not left side. Something it has maybe problem. So okay, so select the camera, go to the camera panel and just focal length change to 40 to reduce the noise. Then press N, click the lock camera to view and scroll your mouse roller to zoom it out. Then press Z and grab, then uncheck the lock camera, then press N again, go to top view, press 7, then press 5 to ortho view, then select the camera, similarly select this object, go to front view, go to the camera view. To press 0, just drag it in x-axis. Okay, now add to shading. We use the node editor. Just click the material menu and just click here. We have already created shader name plastic. Now to add a shading, just click here and type plastic, then press enter. And now we go to the, now I'm using node editor to customize this shader. This panel, go to the node editor and click just material sign and then click here. You can create any node from there. Just click the button, and in otherwise in shortcut press shift plus A, nat, press shift plus A, then again shift, again press S and type lossy what you need. then mix shader. You can add this node from there. Shading, this diffuse, to diffuse, to glossy, to add glossy. It is something like that. So mix shader, glossy, backment, change the roughness 0.3. Just see here. To duplicate this shader, press Shift plus D. To again duplicate this node, Shift plus D. Just change it to 0.5. Change the fact, it's 0.1. File. Then now you add a noise texture. Set this parameter. Texture coordinate, and mapping. You can find all the nodes from here. So output, material output, texture noise. This is a noise texture. Mapping. Now add math. Change this mode to multiply. Then and change the value. Now set the file, select this object, press U, select this object, press tab to object mode, then press U, Smart View project. Okay. Then again press go to the edit mode, press tab, select all, vertice and press U to Smart View. Okay. Return to object mode, press this object, go to the object mode, select all vertices and press U. Okay, so now unwrapped it, and then again return, come back to node editor. Now select this object. Now I am select this object, select this object, and select this object. Lastly, select this object. Just Control L and select the material. This material is now connected in all rest of the two objects. Now go to the top view, press 7. Select this object, press H for height, select this object, press P, this object, and add the chrome. Again press Ctrl plus L and material. Now this shader is linked to rest of the three objects. So unhide the object, Alt H, deselect all. Go to the camera view, press 0, object selected mode. Now for render setting, go to the render panel, select, you may select 100%. Now select just 50%. RGBA. Compression, change the compression 15 from 15 to 90. Now sampling, you may change the render sampling 300. Light path, change this value. Bounce maximum 8, minimum 3, diffuse 1, glossy 4, transmission 8, volume 5. Okay. Now to view, now to render preview, render preview. Okay. This is the different type of plastic we add here. Okay, just add the sun and change the value to color value FFF 5e6 and the strength value 3. Then again the add area light and change the strength 50, size 1.00 and cast shadow on. Add this plane and add a emission. Just add a emission, color hex code D0, DA is 7 and strength 4. Just add shift plus A, then press S and again emission. Just hit enter. Just add it here, or you can go to the press T. You can go here. This to emission. Okay, press Alt S, turn height up and press 0. Select this file. Now you press the function 12 or just press the render. Performance, you can, if you use the system have no GPU, so I'm set the 64 into 64 performance. If you use CPU too, you can change this to X256, Y256. So press function 12 or press here. Now we go to render panel, click just render layer. Press T, all the node are here. You can use, I'm adding a hue and saturation. To add hue saturation, just add here. First you add a hue and saturation. And just change this saturation value and value just 1.5 from 1. Then you add a bright and contrast from here, bright and contrast, change to it at 1. Then glare, press shift plus A, then again press S and type glare, hit enter and just change the type fog and just change this setting. It's a glow effect. Just now add the lens distortion. Just change the straight line into just little bit like a fish eyes. Just a curvicle. So add this shift plus A plus S and type lens distortion. Fit. Change the set 1, then set 1. Okay. Without that lens distortion, what does happen? Just straight line, and with lens distortion, just curve. That's okay. This has been done. So this is the final result of the high resolution of this image. So thanks for watching. Share this video, like this video, subscribe on the button, and thanks for watching. See you again.